Welcome back to NTV, Nostalgia Television, where you can get your daily dose of nostalgia. Let's take a trip back to memory lane. It's the 90s, you're 10 years old, you spend most of your weekday nights trying to sneak in as much TV before your parents make you go to bed. But Friday was different. Typically you would stay up all night and sleep in. There's no school tomorrow. So binging shows and old reruns of movies on a Friday night seems like tradition at this point. But tomorrow, it was special. You didn't want to stay up all night. You wanted to be up and early and ready for when the morning sun rose into the sky, waking up extra early, grabbing your favorite cereal, and preparing yourself for your weekly dose of the sorely missed, but certainly not forgotten, Saturday morning cartoons.
Burger King Kids Club. Great food, cool stuff, kids only.
Turbo!
Saturday morning cartoons. The memories. The weekly collective of all your favorite shows bunched together in a jam-packed morning special. The two juggernauts that really cemented my mind and basically programmed me to wake up every Saturday morning was Fox Kids and Kids WB. Those were the two big ones for me growing up, so in regards to Saturday morning specials, those are the ones we're going to be focusing on. But here at MTV, we're remembering the feelings, the reasons, and some of the shows that made those Saturday mornings so special. This is more of an explanation and a look back on if you weren't there, you just wouldn't get it. So I'm going to try to do my best to explain why Saturday morning cartoons rocked.
We're back on our show.
Fox Kids will be right back.
Coming up next, Spider-Man shows his superhero skills. Then Goosebumps knows how to give you the chills. Then Erie, Indiana's a town full of thrills. Keep it where it is, because Fox Kids rocks kids. Get an icy...
Every Saturday, it became a routine for me. It was especially important for me growing up. Well, as important as something can be for a child, you wanted to keep up with your favorite shows. Saturday mornings is where they would premiere the brand new episodes of all your favorite cartoons. Nowadays, this is mostly faded off due to streaming services and the death of live television. Seeking out brand new episodes of your favorite cartoons, or just generally any TV show that you were a fan of, was a disaster. Simply for this reason. If you weren't there when it premiered on TV, you would have to wait for a rerun of the episode. That may never come. Most, if not all, shows that would air on a Saturday morning lineup would only air on Saturdays, and would not air reruns throughout the weekdays, which made keeping up with your favorite show a nightmare. For example, I remember this distinctively. It's February 6th, 1999, and the first episode of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy premiered.
The thrilling two-part conclusion of Power Rangers in Space this Thursday and Friday afternoon. Then, brace yourself, because on Saturday morning, journey beyond time, beyond space, as the next saga begins. Don't miss the Power Rangers Lost Galaxy premiere next Saturday morning at 8:30 on Fox Kids.
I was there day one, baby. I was so excited. I saw all the commercials leading up to the first episode, and it was awesome. The following week, February 13th, we got the second episode. The third week, we got no Power Rangers. Where was it? They skipped out on an episode where the Rangers got their Zords. Now, I lived in South Florida at the time, so this may have been different elsewhere in the country, but on that third week, we got no new episode. Now, Saturday morning cartoons would typically start off at 8 a.m. and will go until noon. Once 12 p.m. hit, Fox and Warner Brothers would start airing their adult programs such as the news and whatever other sitcom that was popular at the time that I never bothered with. So the fourth week comes by and the fourth episode airs just as you would expect. But was I the only one who realized that they skipped out on the third episode? I specifically noticed when the fourth episode recapped what happened in the previous episode. Now, if this isn't frustrating, I don't know what is. I only got to watch that third episode, I don't know if it was months or years later. Now, this topic might be worth exploring on another episode, because I have many stories that are similarly frustrating. And I'm talking about you, Dragon Ball Z.
Goku, the world's strongest. Defender of humanity. When the Earth is in jeopardy, he's its greatest champion.
I know the odds are against me, but if there's a way to win, I'm gonna find it!
Dragon Ball Z, weekdays at 5:30. Full power, only tomorrow.
So that's the main draw for being up early every week, to keep yourself caught up with the new episodes of your favorite cartoons. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Beyblade, Spider-Man, Justice League. Not only would you get new episodes of your favorite show, but you would get trailers for new shows on the horizons. And you would also get commercials advertising toys that you certainly didn't need, but you certainly made your parents go out and buy it for you.
Action figure with double key action. He has a deluxe Robo Racer that turns into a monster mashing Zord. He has great toys, but he doesn't toy around with evil. He is a cop unlike any other. Donuts. Well, pretty much. Shift into Turbo with Blue Centurion toys. Bandai.
Saturday morning cartoons is how I got into the world of anime, without even realizing it. Of course, as a young boy growing up, Dragon Ball was basically my identity, but I don't think there exists anything that I love more than Dragon Ball, so I'm not gonna count that. But Saturday morning cartoons introduced me to Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Beyblade, and Metabots. Now, Saturday morning cartoons weren't just animated shows. You had classic live-action shows as well, like Power Rangers, Beetleborgs, and does anyone remember Mystic Knights and Young Hercules?
The Big Bad Beetleborg series premiere Saturday, September 7th, only on Fox Kids.
Then the Mystic Knights run in, raise their arms, do that morphing thing they do, and send the forces of evil packing. All this happens every day to the super-powered Mystic Knights. All new coming up, only on Fox Kids.
Harry Goons. This the punk? This is where the legend began. Watch Young Hercules.
Definitely cool.
Today on Fox Kids.
Saturday morning cartoons. What a memory. Unfortunately, I'm too old to be keeping up with what's playing every Saturday morning now on Cartoon Network or on Nickelodeon, but honestly, with TV not being what it once was, the closest thing we get to these kind of scheduled programmings is waiting for Game of Thrones or The Last of Us every Sunday on HBO. But even then, it's with a streaming service. It's not like the old ways. It's certainly a lot more convenient, and honestly, probably for the better. Thank you for watching NTV, Nostalgia Television. Let us know what some of your favorite Saturday morning cartoons were.